not interested in your money, and I'm not interested in your information.
What are you interested in?
I'll give her it.
You're late for lockup, Jones.
Am I? What did he want?
I'm not too sure, Mel. I think I've got a pretty good idea.
Any sign of the Coast Guard or the police?
Not yet, but we've drifted near land. We better come and have a look.
Well, just might be closer to Wentworth than we thought.
Lexi, you'll never get away with it. Please wait. They'll let us know when they know anything.
Not on a bloody pleasure cruise around the bay, you know. They're lost at sea. I've been up all night worried about them, and I'm not waiting around for no news yet from the bloody screws.
Well, maybe there is no news yet.
I want to hear it for myself on the telly.
You will never make it to the rec room. It's impossible. There are more officers around at that time of the day than any other time.
I can just persuade them to let me out of here quick. I'm home and hosed. You just take your time coming after me.
What do I do when they find out that you're not in the showers?
Oh, you're a con woman, aren't you? Con 'em. Oh, I don't know. Tell them I forgot my towel or something.
If you get caught, you'll end up in isolation. You know that.
Chucky would have helped me.
Maybe so, but she certainly wouldn't let you chain smoke. Now put the cigarette out!
That bloody time. Look, you get back into bed and pretend you're just waking up. Come on, let me out! Quick! I can't!
Patterson, now don't unlock that cell until I find out what's going on.
Come on, let me out!
Patterson, I'm coming. I'll have you out in a minute.
Come on, let me out!
All right, I'm coming as quickly as I can. Now, what's the
Thanks,
matter?
Mrs. P. I couldn't wait another sec.
Oh, is that all? She frightened the life out of me. I thought she was having the baby or something serious like that.
Oh, you know how it is when you're pregnant.
Yes, but look, I think you better get down to the showers and put your dressing gown on and make sure she's all right, OK?
Yes, of
Right.
Mrs. Pringle!
Yes? What is it?
There's something I'm sure Lexi would love you to know.
Yes?
She felt the baby move for the first time last night.
Oh, really? Oh, the dear little thing.
Lexi thinks it's going to be a little girl, but I think after last night it might be a big footballer.
Oh, I bet she was excited.
Yeah, she won't have to tell me.
Oh, good. Look, get down there and look after her, all right? Thanks.
Good luck, Lexi.
Break on, don't you?
Well, that sure put a spanner in the works.
Yeah, bloody Ferguson up there crowing like a rooster. Should have shoved her over the side.
I've got something more permanent in mind for her.
Oh, Rita, you're very lucky things turned out
Don't
this way.
start, Nance. Not now.
Ah, a few days lolling around on the deck would have been great. I was going to do some more fishing too.
You weren't so happy last night when that wind came up.
Fair go. The boat was bobbing around like a bloody cork. And it was dark.
Lurching Lurch. You certainly lived up to your nickname.
Don't laugh. I could have hurt myself. Oh, God, what's that? We're going to hit
It's only the anchor.
Hey?
Nick let the anchor out.
Oh, God, it's noisy, isn't it?
Yeah, it sounds like the doors in the slammer.
Jeez, wish I hadn't said that.
I thought you all were supposed to be getting breakfast on Star.
Well, I just lost my appetite.
Didn't expect to see you so happy to see land.
Well, that's no worry.
What do you mean?
Well, Nick reckons we're nowhere near anything.
Does Ferguson know that?
Of course not. He reckons if she goes looking for help, the only thing she'll come across is a tiger snake. Yeah?
Oh, dear God.
You little beauty! I still got time. Look out, freak. If the tiger snakes don't get you, I will.
So, what was this morning's little drama in Ada?
Oh, it's all fixed up now.
There's nothing wrong with Lexi's baby, is there?
No, Mo, the baby's all right. It's just that sometimes when you're pregnant, you just can't wait to go to the toilet.
That's all right. I was real worried.
I hope for her sake that's all it was.
Wilkinson, Patterson is not in the showers and you're supposed to be with her. Now, where is she?
Mrs. Pringle, she just forgot a towel. Now, I'm waiting right here for her. She should be back in a moment.
I see.
A factory in the outskirts of Sydney was totally destroyed by fire this
Well,
morning.
I'm going to be totally destroyed if you don't get on with it.
The fire department warned that the area is still highly volatile and surrounding streets have been closed to through traffic. There are no suspicious circumstances. There are still no news of the missing boat containing 4 prisoners and 1 prison officer from the Wentworth Detention Centre.
What?
The search was abandoned last night because
What
of...
do you think you're doing?
I just had to see if there was any news, Mrs. P.
If there'd been any news, you would have been told. Now, not only shouldn't you be here at this hour of the morning, but you certainly shouldn't be alone. Mrs. Reynolds made that quite clear. Both you and Wilkinson should be on a charge.
Please don't blame Laurie. I mean, she tried to talk me out of it. I was just so worried about him. I mean, anything could have happened to them. I lay there and I listened to the wind.
Oh, look, now, don't upset yourself. I'm worried too, so I know how you feel. That doesn't alter the fact you shouldn't be here. Now, come along. Back to the showers.
Okay, here's the chart. But as I said, I don't think it's going to tell you much.
You've got a compass, haven't you? You must know something about navigation.
If I had a radio, I could give our longitude and latitude. But this is a sea chart, not a road map.
Just as negative as they are. There's got to be a settlement along the coast somewhere. Now, I suggest that you row ashore and start looking for it. I'll keep the women here. It's safer to have them in as confined a space as possible.
Sorry, Miss Ferguson, I'm not going to leave this boat. The women are as much my responsibility as yours. And not one of you'd know what to do if some weather blew up.
We're anchored. The weather looks perfectly all right to me.
You don't know anything about it. I'm not going to stand here arguing with you. I'm staying on board and that's final.
Right. Put the dinghy in the water, if it's not too much trouble, and I'll go. And I'll take the women with me. I've got to do something constructive about this mess.
Yes, sir.
Well, she might be smiling now, but she'll be smiling on the other side of her face in a while.
What, do you reckon she'll go ashore to try and get help?
Of course she will. You said yourself it's not exactly hitching country.
Hey, she might wander off into the bush, never to be seen again, like them explorer blokes.
Happy, are we? We'll make the most of it, because you'll all be back in Wentworth by nightfall. We'll see who has the last laugh then. Come on, get your things together. We're going ashore.
You might be, Ferguson. We're staying here.
Be careful, Connors. That's insubordination.
If you think we're going to hack our way through the bush, screaming for help just so you can lock us away again, you've got to be crazy.
I see. What about the rest of you?
We took a vote on it. I won. Come on, girls, let's go topside. We ain't going to get a tan down here.
Yeah, I want to try and catch a fish for lunch.
There's some tea there, if you want it.
Smart cookie, eh?
What are you on about?
I just worked out how you fix me engines. I was looking for something really complicated. Where'd you learn that trick?
Oh, I've been around. So does that mean we're seaworthy again?
That's right.
You going to tell the screw?
We're not playing speaks anymore.
So what are you going to do?
Well, after I set up the dinghy for her, I'm going fishing. Having a bit of trouble, girls.
Sorry, Mick, I think we've made a mess of the line.
Oh, that's easy fixed.
What are you doing down here?
Well, I just came down to see if I could be of any help.
Why?
Well, it's very hot up there. You should take plenty of water.
I'm not a fool, McCormick.
No, I know that,
Then
Miss
why bother to
Ferguson.
come here and tell me the obvious?
Well, I just thought you might be in for a long trek. You should have adequate supplies.
Right. Good. You've said it. Is your conscience clear now? You make me sick, McCormick. You are the worst kind of hypocrite. Now, you chose your side down here this morning, so you get back to them.
But that's not
Look,
fair.
I do not
didn't-
expect to find a motel over the first hill. But I know the bush, and I know that there will be a farm or a track not too far away. Now, you get upstairs and help lower that dinghy.
Mel, you have to fold them first.
Oh, you bloody idiot! What do you think you're doing? Don't call me that. She should watch where she's going. Get out of my way, you bloody...
Enough. Those will have to be washed again.
Why? They've just been washed. They've been all over the floor.
It's all right, Mel. Just take them back to the table. The girls will help you fold them.
All right. See? They don't have to be washed again.
What the hell's the matter with you?
Bloody protection thing isn't going as well as we thought it would.
Why, what's wrong?
Lexi Patterson, that's what's wrong, the bitch.
Tell me.
Well, I got some money, all right. But then Patterson finds out what's going on from someone on cleaning duty.
Who?
Haven't found out yet. But she's telling everyone it's all a big bluff and that Connors will be back by morning. She's going to make mincemeat out of me.
And that stopped you?
What do you reckon? Connors could put me in hospital for a month.
You're spineless. Take over here.
You can't stand there. Only Kath can stand there.
Stupid, Mel. She told
Don't
me.
call me stupid. I'm not stupid.
All right, I didn't mean it. Honest. I didn't.
Lexi, I really think you should have some milk in it.
I don't like it.
You didn't like mashed potatoes either.
Oh, well, right, bung it in. What about that bitch protection, eh?
Well, she's probably trying to cash in while Rita's away.
Yeah, well, she's off her brain, because Rita will kill her when she gets back. She'll bloody... Rita will get back, won't she?
Of course she will.
Nance and Roach and Lurch. Oh, where the hell are they? I'm going out of my brain.
You're not doing yourself any good.
Oh, would you cut the crap? I can't stand it. Look, don't you have to pick up those maternity things anyhow?
Oh, yes, I mean, they'll probably be there now. I mean, Uncle Dougie never lets me down. I mean, he's lovely.
Well, better hop to it, eh? I mean, could do something to cheer ourselves up.
But I don't think I can leave you on your own. I mean, what would happen if
Bloody hell, look, I am here in a cell, safe, and nothing's going to happen. Look, ask if they've heard any news. They must know something by now.
All right, I'll be as quick as I can.
Dear Chook, hope things are going okay for you, because they're not too good here. Bringing in the dirty stuff, eh? Good job for you.
I don't like inference. Why don't you say what you mean?
Thought I did. Protection stinks and so does cheating. You're into both.
Watch it, or you'll need more protection than you can afford. Keep your nose out of my business and stop telling the women not to pay up. If they don't, they'll be sorry. And so will you.
Oh, I'm really scared. What are you going to do, get Mel to break me arm? I'm off limits, remember?
Don't try that one, not with me. I killed my child. What would I care about yours?
Get out of my cell! Get out and say that!
Look at the fish Roach caught. It's a beauty. Any more like this and we'll have plenty for lunch.
Has the freak gone yet?
Ah, yes, quite a few minutes ago. I wonder you didn't hear her barking orders.
I hope she enjoyed it. Her day's not over yet.
Oh, you know, I do feel a bit guilty about it. We didn't tell her she's going off on a wild goose chase.
Just shut up about her, will you?
All right, Rita. Look, let's just forget it. Let's all relax and pretend we're on holiday till they find us.
Yeah, sure.
Roach was so excited catching the fish. Mick had to land it for her. Oh, they are funny, those two. Like a couple of little old lovebirds.
Yeah, well, as far as I'm concerned, he's just another sailor on the make.
Oh, no, I can't agree with you. I think they fell in love the moment they set eyes on each other. I'm sure I'm right. Oh, Alice, any more fish?
No. How's the scenery? Freak's almost at the beach. It's a nice holiday, Nance. And things to do.
Alice! Alice!
Come on, Ro. Is she trying to escape or isn't she? And if she is, why dive in and follow?
I don't know, honestly. Anyway, what would you do if she was?
Nothing. Just feel rotten I didn't say goodbye, that's all.
I wish that we could stay here forever.
Mick, you've got to help me. I've got to go after Rita now.
Why? She looks like a pretty good swimmer to me. She'll make it. The beach isn't that far.
No, you don't understand. I've got to go after her. I don't swim. Please help me.
Oh, come on, Nan. Relax. Mick's right. She'll make it to the beach easy. There's nothing you can do
How
now.
can you say that, Alice? I thought you were her friend.
Hang on, you two. Something's obviously up. I don't understand what it is, but perhaps if you tell me, I could do something.
Well, Rita's trying to escape.
Yeah, I thought that much, but if she's trying to escape, why swim after the screw?
Well, she couldn't do anything with Miss Ferguson on board.
It doesn't answer my question.
Well, by the time Rita gets to the beach, Miss Ferguson will be partway up the cliff and Rita can go off in the opposite direction.
Well, they're both heading off for nowhere.
Well, that's the whole point. Rita doesn't know anything about the bush. She's just a bikie. Miss Ferguson at least has got adequate supplies, and besides, if the authorities find out she's trying to escape, they'll double her sentence. We can't let that happen.
Okay, I'm sold. There's an inflatable dinghy up on deck. I'll have in the water in a jiff and I'll row you in.
Oh, no, Mick, you can't come.
Eh?
Well, Rita wouldn't back down in front of you. She only trusts us. Roach and Alice will come with me.
No, you don't. The dinghy only holds two.
I'm not going anywhere.
All right, I'll come with you. Chuck it in the water, Mick.
I thought she said she could row.
Doesn't look like it.
Pull on the other oar, Alice. No, not that one. Oh, let's leave them to it.
Alice, we're going round in circles. Oh, are we? You're doing this on purpose. Give me those oars.
Now, you sit down.
Alice,
Oh, this way. Go this way. Oh!
Alice.
Are all the girls as crazy as those three?
Oh, you meet a lot of nuts inside, but most of them are okay once you get to know them.
You're okay. That's all I need to know. How about that cup of tea for real this time?
Aye, aye, Captain. What are you doing?
I'm just going to have another deck out these wires. What Rita did to the engine was so simple I couldn't see it for looking.
You mean the engine's fixed?
Don't worry. Nobody knows except you, me and Rita. Is she sure not going to tell anyone?
Oh, I just didn't want to think about going back, that's all.
Well, I'll be buggered. You're an idiot, Mick. She's just switched the two wires. She must think I'm a real goose.
Reet isn't bad, you know, Mick. Not real bad.
Did Nance level with me about why she was going after her?
Nance couldn't stand by and see Reet get into trouble. They're mates. Gee, I hope they're all right.
Don't worry. They're okay. Nance's a pretty strong lady. She'll bring them back. Not too soon, I hope.
I am really disgusted with you, Alice. I don't know how you can be so stupid.
Oh, look, if Reed wants to kill the freak, I'm not going to try and stop her. She might never get another chance, so stop yelling at me.
Well, what about Rita? Do you want to see her spend the rest of her life in Wentworth?
Well, how they know she done it? Way out here with no witnesses. Well, I'm not going to tell them, are you?
Well, if anything happens to Miss Ferguson, then no one of us did it. Obviously, they'll think of Rita first. Anyway, don't let's waste time arguing here. Come on.
I'm not going nowhere.
Alice, you've got to try and help me stop her.
I've given you all the help I'm gonna. And stop looking at me like that. I've known the freak for longer than you. She's buggered up more people than you've had breakfasts. It's about time she had what's coming to her.
All right. Will you stay here if that's the way you feel? I've got to do something to stop her.
That's the way, freak. Up you go. I'll be right behind you.
Wouldn't be seen dead in any of them.
Oh, come on, Lexi. They're pretty, especially this one. The colour's just right for you.
Look, Laurie, I know you were trying to be helpful, but I don't like them. So how about you just pack them up and get rid of them?
I can't pack them up. He said you could have 6 of them for free. I mean, he's such a sweetie, I wouldn't hurt him for the world.
Then you wear them.
I don't understand you at all. We're all just trying to think of you. Don't you ever think of anybody else but yourself?
Oh, you know.
Sorry, Lex. I really didn't mean that.
That's okay. I didn't mean to be a bitch either.
We're just all uptight because of Rita.
Hang on. Now, let's cut the bull.
What do you mean?
You are driving me mad. Okay, so I am pregnant. But I am still me, and I still want to look like me. I do designs. I've got my own ideas.
Yeah, you're right. I have been a pain in the neck. Well, can you do anything with any of these?
Now you're talking. Okay, I'll have this and these 2.
All right. I'll pack the rest of these up.
Hey, and on your way back, do you reckon you could pop into the rec room and grab some paints? And I'll need some scissors too.
Oh, I wouldn't get too clever. Kath and her mop are in the laundry. If you get caught with scissors, that'll be the end of both of us.
Who's going to get caught? I've got something to do, something to take my mind off Reed. Now, come on.
Look, I've got a better idea. Why don't you come down with me and then I'll know...
Why do you always have to argue? Now, just get going and hurry back. Go on, go on. Oh, it's you again. Hi, Merle.
What you got there?
Oh, they're maternity smocks. You know, you wear them when you're pregnant.
Oh, they're real pretty.
Don't touch them, Merle.
They're mine. She can touch them all if she likes. Go on, Merle.
Real pretty.
Forget to tell her she had to break me arm.
What I tell her, nobody knows. Now, I want my money.
I told you this morning, I'm not paying, so rack off.
Well, in that case, I'm happy to take your buy up in lieu.
Yes, well, I'm not. Don't touch my things.
Cigarettes. Good, I'll have
You put them back. No, not Chucky's going again. She gave it to me. You give it to me. You... Ow! Don't buy it. Stop.
Don't hurt Kath. Don't hurt her.
Everything. There's no...
It's all right, Mo. Let her go. I don't want any of her things. Come on, love. I need you to help me get back to the laundry.
Oh, yeah, Kath. You shouldn't have hurt Kath. You shouldn't have.
God, Chuck. Where are you? I need you. Missing you. Oh, Chucky.
everything. It'll be lovely. What's the matter? What happened?
Bloody bitch Maxwell again.
Are you all right?
Oh, I'm better than all right. She didn't get a thing, not even me fags.
You look awful.
Rita mightn't be here, but I'm still a warrior. I'm going to fight that bitch to the death.
Lexi, think of your baby.
Oh, she's a clever one. I've got brains too. I'll think of something, don't you worry.
So you did the job for this guy Bongo, right?
Right. I've never been in trouble before. And I never will again.
What about Bongo?
He's crazy. I know that now. Oh, it's over.
Good.
I can't go back, Mick. Not now.
What's your name? Your real name?
I hate it. Rachel.
Rachel. I love it.
Oh, I don't mind it when you say it.
How much longer you got to serve?
6 bloody months. I was on remand for months waiting for my case to come up. I thought that'd be part of my sentence, you know. But not on your life.
Sounds wrong to me.
You don't know what it's like being inside, Mick. The wall seemed to crush everything that's you. I tried to escape once, but Rita stopped me.
And you're still mates?
Yeah. Because she was right. I'd have got caught and I've only got extra time. I had nowhere to go or nothing.
You got somewhere to go now.
I don't think that I can take another 6 months, Mick. I even started sniffing coke in there because there's nothing to do. And you feel so depressed you don't care.
That stuff's not good for you.
I know. But I can't promise you that I won't start doing it again if I have to go back.
Rachel.
I have been so happy since I met you. I can't lose you again. I can't.
Don't worry. You're not going back. Because I don't want to lose you either.
Here.
Thanks. I'd have been a goner but for you. Thanks.
Not nice dangling in midair, is it?
No, it's not.
What are you doing out here anyway?
Oh, I thought I'd go for a swim.
Don't expect me to believe that, do you?
Well, it's pretty rough out there. I thought I'd help you with the tiger snakes.
I don't need your help. I can make better time on my own. You find your way back to the beach, all right?
Yeah, no probs.
All right. You get back to the boat and stay there. If you try to escape, you'll only get lost. For once, use your brains.
Why don't you come back with us? It's pretty rough out there. Ferguson? Why did you do it?
I don't know.
Oh, Rita, what a fright you gave me. Thank God you're safe.
Ferguson helped me a bit too.
Yes, you're right. She did.
Come on, let's get back to the others.
The others are back. They're coming aboard. Mick, you haven't been using that thing, have you?
Not yet. Is Ferguson with them?
No, just the girls.
Good, you had me worried there for a minute. Okay, I'll talk to Rita and...
No, please, Mick. Look, you don't understand. Rita's top dog. I've got to talk to her and convince her, because if she doesn't agree, that's it.
You're right, I don't understand. But you better do a good job.
I will.
Well, there you are. Hope you got some food on. I'm starved.
Oh, I wouldn't mind a cup of tea if there is one.
Okay, I'll get it.
Oh.
Reed? Go on, I'll call you.
You sure?
Yep. Go. Well, what happened, Reed? Did you get it?
She nearly did herself in. She fell down the cliff.
She had a very narrow escape.
And before anybody else says anything, a freak saved my life, okay? I was going out there to kill her and she saves my life. Isn't that a laugh?
You're kidding. Well, that makes it tough.
I don't owe her nothing. Well, maybe we're square. I saved her life once, now she saved mine. Yeah, that's all it is. We're square.
So, I want to escape, Reed. And please don't try and stop me.
But you've only known him 2 days. How can you be sure of anything in that time?
I just know. Mick cares about me like I'm a person. He listens to what I have to say. Nobody's ever treated me like that before.
And, what about Bongo?
Reed, Bongo just used me. I realised that a long time ago. I just wouldn't face it until I landed inside. I guess that's why I was so hard to get along with.
I wasn't much help to you, was it?
I don't love Bongo anymore. I don't think that I ever did. Not really.
Have you told Mick about him?
Oh, of course I have. Just that it's over. I wouldn't put him down to anybody but you.
Well, I guess you're growing up, kid. And you're right. Bongo's a junkie now. And he'll be in and out of trouble for the rest of his life. All right, I'm not saying yes, mind, but how do you plan to do this thing?
Well, Mick's got it all figured out.
Well, I want to hear it from you first.
Okay. Well, Mick's uncle's got this boat shed down the coast a bit. Not far at all, Mick says. That's where his uncle is now.
How did his uncle get in on the act? I want to know what you're going to do.
Well, he owns this tub, you see. It's his.
Well, then what?
Well, Mick's got his sailing boat moored, so we jump out of this tub into his boat and sail off into the sunset and live happily ever after.
Well, what sort of sailing boat? Some of them come pretty small, you know.
No, it's a proper ocean-going job. Got everything, Mick reckons.
And he owns it?
Lock, stock and barrel. Please say yes, Reed. Look, if we can just get a couple of hours start, we'll be okay. We won't ever come back. And you'll think of a way to cover for me, won't you?
Well, we better get the rest of the mob down and put it to the vote. Hey, you lot, I've got something to tell you.
Hey, what's going on?
Well, Rita doesn't love us anymore. She's transferred her affections to this handsome sailor here. They want to shoot through and get married.
Oh, I told you it was love at first sight.
Well, they've got my vote, so what do you two reckon?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course.
Hey, that's real good news.
I know you both be very happy.
You better look after her, mate, or I'll find you wherever you are.
No worries.
Well, I suppose I better fix that radio for you, eh?
Fixed it hours ago.
Cheeky bugger.
All right, this is what we do. You three get back to the beach. I'll radio search and rescue and give them your position. I'll tell them I fixed the engine good enough to limp back to the mooring and that it was too dicey to keep you on board. They'll think it's the city mooring, but we've gone south, right? And that'll give Rachel and me plenty of time to get this tub back to me uncle, transfer to the ketch and get clean away.
Hey, hang on. Who's Rachel?
It's me name, Lurch.
Well, I'll be buggered. Hey, if I had a name like that, I'd leave the country too.
You can think up a story to cover this one's absence, can't you?
Piece of cake.
Oh, great! Jeez, good luck, baby.
It's the best thing, Rita. It really is, you know. You don't think so now, but it is.
I tried. That's the main thing.
Hey, geez, they're moving fast. Hey, let's give them a last wave, eh?
Yeah, come on, Nance.
Look at him, Mick. They're still waving like mad.
We'll be round the bend, haven't you? Give them a blast on the hooter.
She'll be all right. He's a good chap. He'll take care of her.
I know. He's smart, too. Can't get away with nothing with him around. Would have bet me Wheels had done a foolproof job on that radio.
Hey, don't worry about it, Reed. Reckon you're just getting old.
Oh, you reckon?
Oh! 30 minutes till he calls search and rescue. 30 minutes till they get here. Gives us an hour of freedom.
I hope Roche and Mick make it.
They will.
Jeez. So much has happened today, I've got a bloody headache.
Well, don't worry about it, Lurch. Solitary will get rid of it for you. Nothing ever happens there.
Jeez. Wish you hadn't said that.
Me too. I know, right? Well, I don't know about you girls, but I'm going in for a swim.
Maybe it was, but it doesn't necessarily mean to say it was there. Oh, sure, helicopters drop in here all the time. Anyway, I'm going to find out. I'm going to find out.
Going out here, you're supposed to be in the kitchen. End of work bell hasn't gone. You'll find out soon enough. Now, you're supposed to be in your
Please,
cell.
Mrs. M, come on, give us a break. I heard the helicopter landing was. It's them.
Some of them, yes, and that's all I'm prepared to say.
Thanks, Mrs. M. I've been that worried. See, I told you. Now, you sit back to the laundry and you tell Kat Reed's back and it's her who's going to need protecting.
Oh, with pleasure.
Bloody hell, you better hurry or you're going to miss them. Hey, Ben, come down to the security cat's by reception. I'll meet you there. Actually, don't go hurry.
Mel, nothing's going to happen to you. Now stop worrying.
But what if the girls are right and it is Rita? She might hurt you.
She probably will, and with good reason.
You shut up and get out of here.
You don't frighten me. I've been waiting for a chance all day to tell you what I think of you, and now you're going to listen to me.
I don't want to listen to you.
Please, will you stop this protection racket? Kath, it isn't you, and in the long run, you're not going to achieve anything.
That's for me to decide. I could certainly have done with some protection when I first came in here.
From our side of the fence, you had it. Moran, Mrs. Reynolds, Nancy, and even me, we all tried to help you. But if you're going to keep on feeling sorry for yourself, you're going to drown. Shut up! You're going to drown!
If I'm going to be here for the next 20 years, I'll get through them my way.
And at the end of it, you won't even be able to live with yourself. Oh! And Rita's back. And she's going to be coming after you when she hears about this protection racket. I won't be paying. It's a pity, really, that you didn't come the heavy with me instead of Lexi. Because I'm not pregnant.
What's wrong, Kath? Is there going to be any trouble?
It's all right, Mo. I'll be ready for them.
You were 3 to 1. Why didn't you stop her?
It all happened so quickly.
It didn't happen at all. All you've told me is a pack of lies. You led that helicopter on a wild goose chase. There was nothing wrong with that boat. It made very good time down the coast where it was moored. The young man boarded his ketch and sailed out to sea. The police have been told he was accompanied by a very pretty young girl. Her description leaves no doubt in my mind that it was Roach Waters. Oh, yes. I can see that makes you very happy. Well, there's still no news of Miss Ferguson, and we're beginning to fear for her safety. How happy would you be to share a charge of murder?
As soon as we hit land, she went off to get help.
Without her charges? I find that hard to believe.
She said we'd only slow her down, and that's the truth.
After the lies you've told me this morning, do you expect me to believe anything you say? I know how you felt about Miss Ferguson, Connors, and if the opportunity presented itself, you'd stop at nothing to get rid of her.
I didn't kill her, and I don't give a stuff whether you believe me or not. She went to get help.
Rita's telling the truth, Mrs. Reynolds.
So you let her walk off into the middle of nowhere, just like Roach, hmm?
Well, what were we supposed to do? Pin her down? And besides, we didn't know it was the middle of nowhere.
She did have food and water.
Yeah, and Mick showed her the map, I think.
I see. You didn't know where you were, but Mick showed her the map. Take them to solitary, Mrs. Morris, and you'll stay there until Miss Ferguson is found, dead or alive.
Come along, move. Jeez, Rita, I'm sorry.
Come on, Laurie, come on.
It's good to see you.
Going to solitary.
Bloody hell, why?
Oh, Rita thinks we did the freak-in, but we didn't. No talking, Connors. Just get a move on, will you?
Where's Roach? She's
That
all right.
is enough, Patterson. I'll deal with you later.
Where's she taking them? To solitary. Reno thinks Reed did the freaking.
Look, that's awful. Joan Ferguson's not really dead, is she?
Look, I don't know for sure, but Reed didn't do it.
How do you know that?
Because she told me.
Doesn't prove a thing.
Look, you creep. Why isn't Roach with them?
I don't know, but she's all right. Let's get away from this scum. I need some fresh air.
The feeling's mutual.
What'll they do to Rita if she did it?
I'll leave her in solitary.
How come Laurie said she'd be real crooked on us when she gets out?
We'll just have to make sure she doesn't get out. Then the prison's ours.
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down. But the sun and rain are prisoners too when morning comes around. Last night I dreamed we were together, sharing all the love we'd known, till I had to face the nightmare of waking up alone. On the inside the roses grow, they don't mind the stony ground, but the roses here are prisoners too when morning comes around.